Hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? Welcome in, welcome in. Who have we got? Hi, Fool. Hello. Speed, I am Speed. You are Speed Pigs. How's everything going today? Okay, Lightning McQueen. Yeah, damn. Damn. I'll probably only be able to join for one set. That is no problem. By all means, come on in. It would be good to have you while you're available. Absolutely. Hey, hi, bun. Beaniebrie. No. You're too kind. You're too kind. Although, I will say, I am rocking with this blue eyeliner right now. It's a whole vibe. I'm here for it. Mau indeed. Mau indeed. Okay. How's everyone doing today? Happy Sunday. We're at the end of the week already. I feel like they're whizzing by. Every time I look over, I'm like, what day is it when I stream? And then I'm like, huh? Always confused. Permanently confused. But how's everything going? I hope everyone's having a good Sunday. I spent most of my day waking up and then playing some Baldur's Gate 3 with friends. That was a lot of fun. Welcome in, Fool. Hello. I imagine Pix is also coming, so we'll wait a little bit longer. And then after that, we will get started. If anyone else feels like joining, you're more than welcome. There's never any pressure, but I say the more the merrier. Both stream audio and computer audio are at max. I think you might want to turn everything up a bit. What? I'm not sure if there's a way that I can do that.
I believe in you.
I mean, I can technically mess with it. Give me a moment. I will up this by a couple more decibels. I'm guessing the microphone is the main one, so I'll just straight up that by 2. See what it does. Is this a little bit better? And then this one we'll bring it to like 23-ish. How is that? Is that a little bit better? Today has been a day where I've not enjoyed things in the moment, but found it good in retrospective. Ooh, okay. Interesting, interesting. In what way, if you don't mind me asking? Let's see. No teams. I like my frantic items. What do we want to do with CPUs? Okay, since you're in for one round, we'll do one round of 200 full. Do we want normal? Do we want hard? Because I'll be able to be here for one, I think. Okay. I'm happy with this. Are you coming in, Pigs? Do we need to wait a little bit longer for you, or is everything good? Hard CPUs? Okay. I've got Wi-Fi issues, so we'll join later if I can. Okay. All best of luck solving it. Okay, let's do this thing. We're jumping into 200, boys. I'm gonna perish. I've not done 200 in a bit, so we will see how it goes. Okay. What's everyone been up to today? I hope it's been a nice chill time. I'm not ready for next week. I'm never ready for next week, but you know. Okay, here we go, here we go. Okay. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. full, you're miles away. Ah! Shit. Holy shit. Oh no. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Damn. Bro, could I have the boo stop stealing literally every item I have? No! That is some horrible luck. I feel that. There's been moments where I've had a boo steal something like 3 or 4 times in one race and I'm like, dude, why would you do this? I get an item and it gets stolen immediately. Yoink! I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Wowzers. Oh, here we go. The sky in this one's so pretty. I haven't really like stopped and taken a moment to like look at it. It's probably one of the most realistic looking Mario skies I've ever seen. The clouds look foofy. No, fool. Hold on. Excuse me. What's your plan with that bomb there? Shit. Oh my god. Oh! Wow. Dude, you lucked out on that lightning. Uh-oh. Well. Shit. No, where am I going? No! Oh god. GG's, yeah. Oh no, that last stretch was nightmarish. Went to the gym feeling tired and very demotivated. First time in a while, so I struggled more, but feeling better about it looking back. Yes. I'm glad that you ended up going. And I think it can be even more important to go when you're having a little bit of a dip. I mean, feel it out and see what's happening. Hold on, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, feel the vibe out, because sometimes it's okay to take a rest, in other moments it's good to power through, because hobbies like that, especially when it comes to like any form of sport or exercise, can help afterwards. Whether it's like taking your mind off of things or like, I don't know, just making you physically feel good as well. So, I'm unable to connect to other consoles. Any of you tech gurus? Okay, there should be a setting somewhere. I am curious what your NAT type is set to on this Wi-Fi. If you're able to find that somewhere within the like Wi-Fi config, I might have an answer on what the problem is for you, but no clue on how to fix it. NAT type. Hey Bun, do you remember what NAT type was causing us problems? That bomb fall. Yeah. So A was the problem, not D. D is fully open, right? I don't remember which way around it goes. Okay, but then that was a really good bomb picks. Okay, so your NAT type is not the problem. When you try and connect, does it keep coming up with the same error? Or is it giving you different errors? GG's indeed. That was really good. We're both really feeling bone dry dudes. Sorry, Joey. 26180513. I will do a quick Google for you. 2618 0513. I will take a look in a moment. Because my immediate guess, it's dumb but it might work, is just to like disconnect from the router and reconnect again. And also if you can play closer to it. But I'm not sure how well it's gonna fix the problem. Is it 0513 or 9513? Jesus. Because I think my Google messed me up. Okay, error code. Well, we really chose all the hectic ones for this 200 set. The amount of braking that I'm doing is nuts. Okay. Let me look. Unable to complete the matchmaking process and receive the error code 26180513. Okay. I will take a solid second. I love the track just randomly deciding that I could be hit by nothing on the final. I hate autocorrect so much. It's okay. We are used to this. We know how it goes. Okay, let me check and see. Thank you for joining us, by the way, Fool. It was lovely to have you. Okay, Pix, could you do a connection test? And let me know what info you get. Mainly the net type, download speed, and upload speed. The rest I don't need. Well, I've already got net type. So just the upload and download. And in the meantime, we'll maybe go for like, I don't know, 150? Yeah, thank you for joining us, Fool. Let's see. Where's my water? Oh. Here it be. Okay. I sent you a photo privately with it on. I will check it out in just a moment. Because I'm thinking maybe one of the speeds is low, and that could be causing issues where it's just not connecting fast enough. I don't know if that makes sense. And again, like, if that's the case, I guess my best advice is to like limit the amount of other devices that are using internet and sit closer to the router. But there's no guarantees that that's gonna work out, so I don't know. I'm not the best tech wizard, but I'm gonna try my best. Cool, and maybe either way I won't be able to do anything regarding the router, as it's in an establishment, yeah. Yeah, because I'm also thinking about where you're based right now, and like if it was home Wi-Fi that would be one thing, but, you know, it's complicado. Okay. I'm also trying to think of other things that would help, but those are the only things I can think of. So, we'll see. Okay, download and upload speed looks pretty fast. Wireless. Okay. It's suggesting it's suggesting two things. So one, as I said, move the switch closer to the router. And then it also says move any metal objects or electronic devices away from your console and router. You could also restart the router. That's another thing you could try. But those are the free tips that I'm getting from Nintendo specifically. Because your upload and download speed are pretty good actually. Not crazy by any means, but definitely enough for Mario Kart. So I think a restart might be in order. We will see. Then again, you managed to connect to stream okay, so I don't know. Then again, Wi-Fi is weird, so I don't know. I would just try some things and see what works. Yeah, it is weird. Took a while for the Switch yesterday to recognize being a device listed under my portal. Interesting. Yeah, to me it sounds like a Wi-Fi issue. If it's just not, like, recognizing devices. I'm not sure. Man, that is a second blue in one race. I'm so sad. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Man. Okay. Trying to think what else it could be. And I honestly have no idea. I'm a wee bit lost. Oh! Hello! It appears to be working. There we go. What was it in the end? What did you change? Reset console and went to my door. Okay. Fingers crossed the connection remains good from here on out. Crossing all the fingers. I am twinning with people today. Oh my god. Twinning with Fall, twinning with Joey. Hi Frost, how's everything going? Going in for the boop? How are you? Happy Sunday. Boop! Man, you booped me so hard that my nose caved in. I am le boop. Yes, you are. How's it going today? Oh man. I don't know about you guys, but I am not ready for another week of work. Not because anything's going wrong, specifically. It's just kind of like, the weekend went too fast. And now I'm sad, you know? You might consider a doctor if your nose is caved in. I know, look what you did. Now I've got to seek professional help. What have you done? First we started with the quaint, gentle boops, and now it's gone to this. No. Oh my god. I'm sorry. It's a weird ass bit. Oh! Okay, that's what I get. No! Shit. Time to consult my lawyer. Oh no! Not like this! But I don't have a lawyer! Oh my god. Time to seek medical help, time to seek professional help. The full shebang. We need to call in all services for this issue. I'm unsure on whether I love or hate this. This is pear and cactus flavored sparkling water. And there's certain moments where I'm like, yes, this is a vibe. And then there's other moments where you get the artificial taste and then you're like, no. You know what I'm saying? It's just not entirely it. That sounds extremely rough. It is. It is. I'll be honest, I wanted the lemon flavor when I went to the shop today. But the only flavors I could get was this and then blood orange. And blood orange is okay. Why not just drink oil? No. Joey, how do we keep what is happening? Are you copying me? Why not just drink oil? That's disgusting. Bean is a robot, confirmed. I'm using the stream. Okay. I see you, copycat. That's fair though. UK people calling stores shops always gets you? What? But they are shops though. Go Beanie, kick their ass. Kick whose ass? Hold on. I would, but Frost isn't in here. No, I'm kidding. Everyone's. Okay. Got it. I'll try my best. It's time to be villain Beans once more. Man, that whole thing of drinking oil reminds me of like when your ears are clogged up and then you have to like, in order to adjust the wax, you have to put oil in your ear. Literally hate every living second of that experience. Hate it. Yeah, but if I went to the grocery store, I wouldn't say I went to the shop. I mean, it's... Pix, you might be able to like confirm or deny this, but I use them interchangeably. No, that's not true. Hold on. Go to the shop. Yeah, maybe I would say go to the shop for all of it. I don't know, it's been a minute. I feel like more of the Britishisms come out when I'm around other British people, but it doesn't really happen so much while I'm here. We need a third party to decide. Exactly. Yeah, what would I say? Because you can say a grocer's, but then that's like really specific, you know? You're going specifically to a fruit and veg shop at that point. And even then, I feel like sometimes I would say fruit and veg shop to specifically describe it, but not for when I'm going there. Fun! I mean, is Bum the expert on this? I don't know.
I've been summoned, what's up?
You've been summoned. Okay, so we're trying to figure this out, right?
Yeah.
Because American English, if you're going to the shop, you say store or like grocery store.
Yeah.
And in the UK, from what I've understood, pretty much across the board, we say shop. What's correct?
That's correct.
What's correct?
I mean, it depends. Are we speaking British English or speaking American?
Yeah, that's kind of the issue, right? What's the verdict? Man. Yeah, I don't even know.
I think Bean is right.
Thank you. Sorry, Frost. The verdict has been done.
I'm sorry, Frostbone not sleeping next to you tonight, so...
Whoa! You think it would cause that many issues if you took Frost's side? Who do you take me
I'm
for?
not taking the chance.
Oh no! What? Who is this Bean? Because I don't recognize him. Wasn't paying 100% attention, but do remember a game. I went to the shop and I bought a grocery shopping list memory game. Yeah! Oh my god. I remember that too. It has been a minute since I have heard of and seen that. Well, the bun is dropped. The bun is dropped. Just the approval rating is like, boo! Oh no. Dropped her wisdom. True. The phrasing be important. Bun has dropped her wisdom. She's also picked up a lot of Britishisms because of me. What are some notable ones, Bun? Yeah, right? Because you're going off of, like, years of changes. I think you used to say falset.
You're putting me on the spot, and now I don't really know.
Oh no!
I used to say falset, but I don't really say tap nowadays.
How would you describe it?
I think it depends on the moment.
Yeah. It's kind of interchangeable now, right?
Yeah, kinda. I guess, you know, chips and crisps, of course.
Yeah, true.
Legislation.
True. That shit drives the blood oak off the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I still say crisps, and he's like, no, it's fucking chips, and I'm like, no, it isn't. It's so funny. What else, man? Do you say boot or trunk?
That's a good.
Yeah, that's a Britishism.
Yeah, that's definitely British.
What
I think like
else?
when I'm annoyed.
When I'm annoyed.
Yeah, when I'm annoyed, I'll speak more British.
Really?
So,
Wow, you've really picked up the British if that's the case.
I think I use the word fast a lot more often.
Oh my
Fast,
god!
you know?
Yeah.
What am I thinking of? It's like an expression that you use that I kind of think of.
There's a lot.
When I'm like really annoyed about something.
Describe it.
It's like it's at the tip of my tongue, but it's not coming out.
Twat?
I definitely use twat more. I used to.
Oh no.
Like, that's not on.
That's not on. Yeah, that is so British. That's
Oh, that's not on.
That's not on.
That's not on.
What? I was on stream yesterday, and someone found it amazing that like British people say you're taking the piss,
Yeah.
and they found that funny. I think that was the phrase, or there's one that's like similar, or taking the mick. I think. I don't remember. Calling underwear pants as well to me. Yeah, because we got pants and we got trousers, and when you say pants, you're on about underwear. But in American English, you're not. I also I'm also like not entirely clear if like this is actually if this is actually the case for American English people, but Why do you have a specification for glasses as eyeglasses? Why'd you say eyeglasses? What else are they for? I know that you can end up with like a glass of something, but then that's a singular glass. I'm lost. Why'd you say eyeglasses? Taking the mic, yo. It gets so confusing with English and American, if they mean underwear or trousers. Drinking glasses, yes, of course. I need my pair of glasses to see drinks. Like, what? Saying eyeglasses is pretty rare / technical. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Because I was like, why do you need the specification? I'm like, wouldn't a pair of glasses already indicate that you're on about glasses that are for sight of some kind? I mean, maybe you'd say a pair of glasses or a couple of glasses or something, but then you're on about drinking glasses. I don't know.
That's what happens. If you're facing a couple of glasses, I will assume.
Yeah. A pair of glasses. Now what am I talking about? What a nightmare. I'm trying to think, what other things are there? I'm trying to especially think of like what headspace I'm in when I get like frustrated or angry, because then the British comes out. Even like a couple like more like Scottish or Irish tones sometimes come out too. It's funny how it works out. But I feel like over the years of like being here, like I wouldn't say the Britishisms are gone, absolutely not, but they have been reduced, and like, how do I describe it? Stuff is being replaced with more accessible and more generalized English to help like non-fluent English speakers over here. That's just sort of what's happened since moving here. So let's see. Ed and I will have to bring them back for you. What, the all the phrases and stuff like that? Dude, just by hanging out with, it's either like people that I am very, very close with, or with British people, then more British phrases come out. That does happen a lot. Especially when I'm like feisty or riled up by something. It's definitely happened on stream a few times. It does happen. Ooh, look at you go, pigs. Hello. Hello, friends. Sorry to say I have a shell. Oh no. I was a little bit coffee. Oh. Get out of here. Oh, hello. I'm trying to think now, like, what are some of the worst British phrases? Other than like obviously horrible ones like racial slurs and stuff like that. Because I would say the term packy, for instance, is really bad. I don't like that one at all. I'm trying to I'm trying to think in a direction that does not go there. And I don't know. I feel like most British phrases that aren't derogatory in that way are pretty solid. Hi Seven! How's everything going today? Love the emotes. I hope you're having a fantastic Sunday. I can word. Don't worry about it. How are you? I'm good, how are you? Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm chilling, I felt like racing today, so we are vibing with some Mario Kart. If you feel like joining, you're more than welcome to, but there is never a pressure. I'm glad you're having a good day today. I'm debating whether I love or hate this ponytail. I hate it. I've decided. I got hit then overtaken at the end. No! Pix, I'm so sorry. That sucks. I was gonna say, you were racing really well. GG's. Yeah, I've noticed that today also helped that last race by timing the engine well at the start. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Also, practicing drifting can make a ton of difference as well. I get the sense that Fool's wisdom helped. So, you're definitely improving. I saw you up at the top towards the start and was like, oh, hello! I recognize that face. Okay. I've got... They're not like fully here right now, but like jukebox is fairly close to the front and there's just such an urge to just hum to all of the music today. And I'm like, no, my shit's out of sync, that is a terrible idea. Don't do it. There we go. Couldn't stop them. What the fuck is Funky Kong doing up here? Upsetty Spaghetti. I almost got him too. Well, have fun with that, good sir. No, there's never blue coming. Not like this. Okay, alright. Fine. I see how it is. Man, I got stolen from. Sad beans. Seconds of it. see. You were saying? What? What was I saying? I'm lost. I got completely distracted. Are there any settings we feel like changing? Just out of curiosity. I'm okay with anything today. I'm chilling. Me doing well. That last race I got hit so much by shells and bullets, and yeah, falls drifting has helped, but took time. Yeah. Yes, it's definitely a skill to learn and adjust to, and like, your like cart or bike customization can make a big difference between how everything feels. So, the best thing I can say is try some things out, see how you feel. I'm okay with making the rounds a bit longer. We can do a set of 6. What do we think? I'm making sure I give enough time because I know I know that the stream delay is not as bad as when we were on Mac. That one stream, but it's still a bit of a pause. Last race I kept having to suddenly stop drifting or forgetting to. Oh no. You're up for 6? We'll go with 6 then. Yeah, you said about blue shells and then I got hit by one. Yeah, I saw it on the map. I saw it on the map and was like, and it's over. Dun, 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 dun. Paris, okay. What is Joey going for? Airport? It's a solid pick. Speaking of the airport, we've not seen Soren in a while. I think I'll check on him later. I hope he's doing okay. Last I heard there was a lot going on, so... yeah. I hope he's well. No! God, what am I doing? Here we go. If I was just a second earlier, Daisy would have had a rough time. I was also wondering, by the way, it's something to think about, because I am still putting in some work towards my my 100 follower celebration, and I just wanted to essentially get a read of the room. So I'm planning on doing a longer stream. I'm not sure just yet whether it's going to be 8 or 12 hours. So I'm going to look into that and see. But I think regardless, that gives plenty of time for us to decide what we want to do during that celebration. And I think a solid chunk of that, I just want to play games and hang out with you guys. But I'm just curious to see like what games you would be interested in playing with me, or watching me try, because there is a lot of games out there, and I just want to see what you guys are feeling like. A solid part of why the celebration has taken quite a long time to set up is because there is a segment within the first hour which takes on a type of format that I have not done before on stream, and the prospect of this segment for me is quite anxiety inducing and scary, but I think it is a good challenge and ultimately it should hopefully be fun. So that is taking a lot more time to prepare than the rest of the stream. But in terms of games, like, what do we feel like doing? Because I'm pretty much down for anything. So let me know what you guys feel like. I'm here for any and all suggestions. Whew, excuse me. Oh, Joey's going in for Neo Bowser. Okay. Almost. Oh. Oh my god, Frost. Life flashed before my eyes. How could you do this? I think Kara is down for anything too. Yeah, like living maybe. Zing. The damn zing. Maybe that's a point though. Maybe during that stream we just go. Maybe we make a solid chunk of that a second Detroit playthrough. Because what I realized when I was playing through is that it doesn't take that long to go through all of the acts actually. Especially depending on what route you pick. Well, I'm sure she was, but we don't always get what we want. I know! I fucked up! I got the ending I didn't want. You know, sometimes you're stuck between two options and you're like, yeah, this one will go okay, and then it really does not go okay. And then, you essentially flush your entire playthrough with this family of three down the toilet, and then also realize that it does not flush properly, and your brain and body hurts. Should have taken the river, dude. Dude, no. Are there any good endings to that bit? I think there's maybe like one. Like one or two. Out of a possibility of like 25, 30 individual paths where like you either get to the end or you fuck up somewhere in the middle. I don't even know, but it's nightmarish. That section is nightmarish. We can play through that if you guys really want me to, but it is a painful section. If you thought the concentration camp was bad, nah. It be the river. It be the river. Man, I'm so upset. Frost, what have you done? Oh no. Should have taken the river is crazy. I merely exist. Listen, you merely exist, and yet you chose. You chose upsetty spaghetti, okay? You didn't have to. There were so many other meal choices you could have chosen from, and you were like, nope. I'm choosing to make Bean upset today. Thank you though. Detroit is another good shout. I definitely want to go in for round 2. The option is whether to do that during the 100 follower stream or not. I kind of think yes, but we will see. How do you recover from 3 bullets going past you? Asking for a friend. You know, Pix, I don't really have an answer to that. I would just say accept the funeral. I don't know. Well, at least you got the Connor and Hank hugging scene. Did that happen before or after they showed Kara dead in a fucking dumpster? 'Cause, like, the whiplash. The whiplash between the best Connor ending and one of the worst Kara ones was too much to handle that stream. Glass half full. No, not like this. Oh my god, it really was half full. I got half the satisfaction I was going for because I fucked up 2 inputs. That's what it boils down to. Man, I even had the... It hurts even more because there was like another section where like you bring Alice and Kara across the highway, and I did that section fine. We didn't die there, and that was like one of the most stressful sections that I could have done. So to survive on that and then fail on this just sucks balls. It sucks. I'm never gonna forgive myself for it. Good god. Man. No, where am I going? Hold on. What is this? Almost did a 180. God. These boos need to go on strike. Okay, they're working overtime. Yeah, because what I can also do is I can look over at my games list, because there was also the prospect of playing through the Pikmin games. I know that, like, I think just under a year ago I played some Pikmin 1 technically, but I'd be happy to like pick it up again and start a new playthrough from like from the first one to number 4. I think that could also be fun. Obviously I wouldn't get through that in like an 8 or 12 hour stream, but you know, could be an option. I'm also looking through. There's also Echoes of Wisdom and Undertale, but I want to play those with Bun, so we'll see. I've got Split Fiction on the list as well. That could also be an option with Bun or Troy, maybe? Maybe even Jer if he's up for it? I'd have to ask. Okay. Oh, Bun. I have a couple questions. One, how did the stress test on the bot you're working on go?
Yeah, probably alright. Just had a couple bugs and fixed it.
Yeah?
I think it's nearly ready for release.
Yeah?
It's just that I've been working on this and, experience all the bugs and errors and whatever. I find it hard to look at it as if it's like a stable thing. Even when all the testing I do does make it seem stable.
Yeah.
There was one error that popped up and I don't know why. I don't know who triggered it.
Oh.
So there is one unresolved thing in there.
What was the error?
That's the thing, it's like a not found error, so that it wouldn't give me any useful information to really debug.
Maybe a button bugged out?
Maybe someone entered a value that
I don't know.
I did see that someone messing with the lobby size.
Yeah. I saw that someone set the lobby size to 69.
Yeah, exactly.
And it was like, that's a big lobby. Yep. True. Okay, so essentially for those of you who don't know, Bon is being an absolute technical wizard and has been working on a Discord bot that is designed to help with game lobbies and stuff like that. And what are the plans? It's to add it to my server and also potentially to Liz if she wants it.
If Liz wants it, she can also have it. The only thing, if Liz wants it, then I need to figure out how to host it. Because right now it's just running on my own computer, and that's fine if it's just you, because they can just start a program whenever you need it.
Yep.
But if I'm gonna give it to other people, it needs to be up basically 24/7.
Yeah, especially because of time zones and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. So I have to figure out how to do that.
Okay. Still though, it's very cool. The other question was, do you need more peeps to help stress test it?
I mean, if people want to.
Okay.
I'll be able to just open it up and just see if people can break it.
If anyone feels like breaking a Discord bot today, then you're more than welcome to. There's two things that I'll end up doing. For one, if you're not already on the Discord, you're more than welcome to join the Discord. It's a nice little one. We don't do too much there at the moment, but it's good for streaming updates or notifications or just sharing and making space for each other essentially. But the link to the test server is on my server, so if you want to check it out, you're welcome to do so. Feel free to break it. And I guess the other thing I can do is put it in stream chat, maybe? And then people can access it easily? What do you think? Yeah? Okay. I might stick it in stream chat real quick. But I'll let Don figure that out. What exactly do I do to test? Okay, so you will see it when you're in there, but if you're not a moderator on there, then it's essentially just testing joining the queue with /Q in the right channel. But what Bun can also do is make you moderator, and that allows you a few buttons to adjust different things. There we go. There is the test server, and basically just try out different things and see what happens. The bot is not running. It will now run. So yeah, we're testing out a few little bits and bobs before we put it live anywhere. But yeah, thank you so much, Bon. You did not have to do that, but we appreciate it. Ooh, hello, mushrooms. Yellow. Yeah, I'm in there, a few other people are in there. I would say just go for it. Test random buttons, try silly things.
Yeah, try spamming it, try doing things that bots may not expect.
Yep. Put in letters instead of numbers, see what it does.
I actually have no idea if I accounted for that.
Oh, well there we go then.
Let me try that. Let me try changing the lob size to B and see what it does. Yeah, it just ignores it. Good. I did that right. What does it make the negative number?
I don't know.
Oh, it'll just totally let me make it a negative number. Let me go ahead and fix that.
Oh!
Definitely not supposed to let me make it a negative number.
What would that even do?
I don't know. Shall I try advancing the queue and see what happens?
Yeah.
I think it'll just advance it by 0, because I think it's capped that way.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's not breaking it at least.
Oh?
Yeah, it didn't break it.
Oh?
So let me go ahead and fix that, because it's definitely not supposed to let you set it to a negative number.
No. Pix says yes! Good job, Pix. Is it similar to what Aota talked about with Liz? I'm unsure because I don't know what they talked about.
I don't know what Aota talks about with Liz.
Was it also the case that they were looking into a bot?
Yeah,
But... if it ain't broke, why does it need fixing? And yes to negative numbers. Yes. Advance the queue by -12. Make it go backwards to the last 12 people that were in the queue.
No.
This trippy as balls. That's not a good idea. Pix, keep suggesting bad ideas. Do it. Oh no. Bun is doing the wizardry live. Look at her go. I'm curious as well because there is like the way you've set it up in like the queue is that there's like a green light for those who are up next. I'm wondering in terms of the formatting if you can get it to create sections. Say if you have like a group of 4, like the first 4 are obviously like green lit, but then like you also have the next set of 4 and the next set of 4. You know what I mean? Just so that you can clearly see it, and it's like, oh okay, I'm the 3rd group away. I don't know if that makes sense. I can't really describe it well. No! Oh, it's okay. We'll be fine. No! Oh god, why did the clock stop? Hold on. Okay. Jesus. I did not think I was going to recover that one. Well, hey, you did it. You got a solid 2nd. Very nice, very nice. Their example was a queue for VC. Aota and Liz. I think that is included within this, right? Or maybe not. There is a text channel so far. Is there also a voice channel?
Sorry, what was the question?
So the question is about whether there's a feature for like a specialized voice chat for a current group that's playing.
Oh, that's not something I got right now, but that would be very easy to implement.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because right now it just adds you to like a text lobby, but I could easily add a voice lobby to that.
Yeah. So then it makes one of each, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be difficult if they want that. Would you be into that?
I think it's cool.
Okay.
I think it would work out quite nicely. Like for me, it's less useful at the moment because I have smaller numbers, but it's always a useful feature for later. And I think in Liz's case, it would be valuable immediately.
Also, doesn't the voice channel also include a text channel?
Yes.
So I could just change the one I got into a voice channel and just use the text channel in that.
Possibly, but it's less easy to access because on Discord, if I like show you real quick.
Yeah.
Well, I can't. Okay, hold on. I'll show you on my phone. There's like a little chat box for it. Give me a moment. So if I go on my server, for instance, there's a lobby and then there's gaming.
Yeah.
And I have to click on it and then go over to this like
text thing.
Message box and then there's a chat.
I mean,
but it doesn't show up on the side like other channels.
I could easily add a voice channel as well. It would be difficult.
Let me see. Joey says yes. I'm sure he'd be willing to help you. He helped set up Crystal's Discord. That's Ayota, I guess? Okay. Yeah, maybe that's a shout then. Maybe we combine ideas a little bit and see what's possible, right? Have you met Ayota before? Club? Yeah? Okay. Because he also streams and he's a very chill dude. Crazy voice, very brassy voice. Yeah. Very soothing. What? He also straight up like raided me a few months ago with like 30 people and I panicked. I was like, what? Hello? It was very sweet. He did not have to do that, but I will always accept and appreciate that kindness because wow. This was before I reached affiliate as well, so it was previously quieter, and I was not ready for what 30, 40 people in one stream would entail. But it was a good experience. It was a lot of fun. I'm not sure who I got with that bomb just now, but I just had to be nice. Oh no.
What should I name the voice channel?
It's a good question.
Pre-game voice, maybe?
Is it pre-game voice or... Cause what is it? What is that chat built for? Because I thought it was for the current group that is playing.
Yeah, I mean it's also called like voice lobby.
Yeah.
And just change it out to text lobby.
Or like voice current lobby. To make a big raid less anxious, be accidentally muted. Oh. Oh my god. That's one way to do it. It's like, I'm not here. Dude, there is something so funny about going through these like streaming experiences, because like there's such a parallel or duality in like receiving those notifications of like either like raids or bits or subs or anything that requires like some kind of notification. Because in my case, like, I don't know about you, but I've gone for like the like very casual cute sounds, you know. There's a train for whenever anyone subs, there's like a little jingle when someone does a Ko-Fi, and just like little bits and bobs like that. And on one end it's just like, well hey, things are happening, and then on the other hand it's like, oh god, things are happening. It's just the panic is really unique in that way. Almost slipped over as you said muted. Oh no! Yeah, sometimes I forget I have those notifications, because things over on this stream can end up being like very chill and very calm, and I'm just like, yeah, okay, I'm just vibing. There's no like, none of that stuff is on my mind, is the best way I can put it, where I'm just like, yep, I'm just vibing, I'm just playing games and hanging out with you. And then stuff like that comes in, I'm like, oh my god. Oh no. I can't describe the panic any other way than like, oh no and thank you. just mixed in one statement. There is a star on the left, someone can enjoy that. Oh my god. I don't think I've seen a lone, like, loose star on the ground in, like... I don't think ever in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, actually. That is really rare to see that. Someone must have gotten zapped whilst they had an 8, maybe? That's my best guess. It is very unlucky. Man. Mario Kart music's too good. I'm excited for the new music. I reckon it's gonna be very feel good. Thank you for the star announcement. I use it. Go for it. I figured I'd give that heads up, because it's so rare that you see that. Just straight up. It's like, you know what? I missed it. Someone else can have fun. We all had very different vibes in the stage courses. There we go. Shit, what happened? I was stolen. tightness on these corners. Whoa! I thought it was a mushroom. The amount of times I do that. You'd think I'd learn at some point. Oh my god! Jesus. Nope. Got it up plans. I am not allowed a speaker. That's okay. I very don't need it. How come these numbers are all so low in menu? Double digit rather than 4. What's that in relation to? Are all so low. I'm confused. Is this over on the test server or something else? I don't know, I'm trying to understand Pix's comment. The map load in ratings. I don't know. Also, while there are big gaps between us on map and those behind last race, yeah, there was. I think it was by about 1/3 of the course, and I was like, oh. I played this game perhaps a little bit too much. Oh man. Oh! That was not the move. Oh, oh my god, pigs, no! No, hold on! That is something I've got to remember to fix, because at some point I fixed it, and then something broke, and then the latency broke. But I've got to fix the latency at some point. Oh no. I was premature. I wasn't aware that the main event was coming. This whole, like, toilet trick is so gross. Oh, wow. Okay. The sleep is closing in. terms of next week, by the way, how is everyone feeling about starting a Child of Light playthrough? Because I was initially going to play it on a whim after finishing Detroit, because we were struggling to pick a game, and then I had to download said game and was like, ah. So that part did not go so smoothly, but I've been thinking about it now, and I'm like, Child of Light would be a really nice little in-between. It's a really sweet little game. I think it's definitely one of those ones that deserves more recognition. It's also been a long time since I've played. I think a few years now. I think before even moving to the Netherlands, so like 2018, 2019 was the last time I played this game. So I don't entirely remember the story, but I remember it being a very sweet little game. And the music that is made by a contemporary artist, actually, Kurt de Pirate, I believe. So it's a French name. Probably completely butchered it. I believe she is Canadian. She made the soundtrack, and it's such a brilliant little soundtrack. It's nice and orchestrated. She also did the like closing theme for the credits, so you also get to hear some of her voice within the soundtrack too. But yeah, the game is so lovely. Let's see. Each time we load a map, we get everyone's total scores. On other online lobbies, there's been like 4-digit codes, scores. Yes. Okay, so there is a difference between doing like a localized room or lobby and just going online generally. So when you go online generally, I believe, I don't remember the official term, but I think it's called a VR school. Someone will have to correct me on that, but essentially you start with 1,000, and it is essentially all time points. So whenever you join those lobbies, say if you get like 55 points within like the time that you play, well, yeah, the next time you play will be 1,055. So it works differently from like a normal mode where I'll open a smaller lobby like this, which goes off of like the classic Mario Kart rules, where it's like, okay, well, when you start a Grand Prix, everyone starts with 0, and then depending on how well you do, the more points you get, and it resets after a round. So it is a different type of scoring system. I think of the two, I prefer general Grand Prix stuff, just because like it's isolated, and in terms of matchmaking, there is none. So you just wait and see how everyone is feeling and just go from there. Don't get me wrong, sometimes regional and global lobbies can be really nice, but other times they just get really spicy. Especially, I did not have to throw both of those back, but I did. Especially when you've been playing for a while and you're sort of in that middle to high kind of point where like everyone is going with the meta and everyone's like fine-tuning their stuff and playing for the sake of competitivity rather than just playing for fun. I think that's when those kinds of like matchmaking lobbies lose me in games in general, when it just gets too competitive. But yeah, that is essentially the difference of like when you're in regional or global lobbies, it will be all time points, and when you do stuff like this in a localized lobby, it's more like normal Mario Kart. So I hope that answers your question. Okay. Yes, to Child of Light, it'll motivate me to play it. I mean, absolutely. In that case, we will go for it. I know that I gave... I also gave Troy the bright idea of playing it too, and I know that he wants to see me play through it as well, so... I think it is a good one to have on the list next, because it's such a sweet little game. Off the top of my head, I mean, there is the whole, like, prologue section, so you won't miss anything if you miss me talking about the game. But essentially you play as this young princess with long red hair called Aurora, who I believe ends up in like this fallen kingdom. She is essentially like poisoned and sent to sleep, but she wakes up and then she has to save the kingdom. I think that is pretty much the story. I'd have to look. Thanks to sending me to Vancouver in Kart. I'm from there. You're very welcome. Oh man, how's the weather? Man, this Neo Bowser weather is pretty much like 80% of winter over in the UK and in the Netherlands. Just constant rain. You're like, no, this is not what I wanted. No, what is this? I got stolen from and then blasted. It was nasty. But okay, in that case we will go forth with a Child of Light playthrough. I think that would be a lot of fun. I'm so excited for the music. The battle themes. I love all of the battle themes in that game. They're so emotive. I'm gonna go to bed tonight and putting some of that music on. I've decided. I just get the vibe from Jukebox of like, thanks for reminding me, I need this. I'm just like, okay. We have decided. It's such a nice little game. Do 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 do. Not me listening to nostalgic Animal Crossing Wild World music last night. And Bean, can you please stop coming in first? Please, for the love of God. Okay. I will, there's no guarantees. But, I will give myself a little bit of a handicap with... Oh my goodness. Okay, hello! Hi, Arenas! Hello! Okay. I lost my train of thought. I'm good. Okay, let's start with this. I'm gonna change to an outside drifter because I never use outside drifters, and then I'll be at a similar point. How is everyone doing today? Manasui, thank you so much for the raid. Everyone needs to go ahead and give Manasui a follow because she is such a sweet it's a VTuber, right? That's how you describe it? Or a V streamer, I guess is a better name for it. But she does a lot of artwork based streams, some gaming streams. Very chill individual. There she is. Shout out to Manasui. How is everyone doing? How was stream? What did you stream? Toma Tungstein, welcome in. XX Dos, hello. Joey says, Pix, you're doing well, that is true. Putty Gooey, you guys have amazing names. Kawaii Floof, Phantom, hello. How is everyone doing? Mana Raid, Mana Raid. You guys are so sweet. How is everything going? How was stream? Pig says, thank you, Joey. I know I am best I think I've done so far, and Bean is first everywhere. I've played this game too much. I play this game too much. Help. Okay, I'll start with this. For anyone who is new here, welcome in. My name is Beanie. I use they them pronouns. You might see other names here. It's because I got system stuff going on. So I'm joined by Jukebox, but for the most part I'm Bean. Hello, how is everyone doing? And the second thing is, we're playing some Mario Kart. If you guys want to join, just pop a message in chat. I will reveal the room code, and you guys are more than welcome to join. We've had to be a little bit careful with room code stuff because unfortunately we've had a couple rotten eggs with some really horrible usernames. That is the reason for that. But we trust you guys. I'm sure everything is going to go great. You're coming in with all the good vibes. So if you feel like racing with us, feel free. We'd love to have you in. Monosuri says, outside drifter, now I must witness your driving skills because I have no idea what that is. Okay, yeah, so in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, there are two distinctions on like karts and bikes. You get what's called inside drifting and outside drifting. It is a different style of drifting with different timing and a different feel to it. I am used to inside drifting, but I'm gonna try outside drifting because I feel bad and I'm playing a little bit too well. so we're gonna go with that. I'm gonna start the round. You guys can join at any time. XX Dos, we good? Hope you're doing good too. I am. Thank you so much. We're having a very chill Sunday stream. We're getting all the good vibes. Thank you so much for joining us today. Let's see. Well, it's too late for me today, but I love Mario Kart. That's no problem at all. Get all the good vibes. If you have to head off and get some sleep, that is no problem at all. You can raid and run, that's okay. But yeah, you're welcome to join Mario Kart anytime. I play Mario Kart regularly, so heck yeah. Let's see, my friend had an incident after just getting into kart. Oh god, what happened? Oh no. Pig says, oh no, got the peeps right now, but could we do teams again in the near future? Okay. Yeah, I'm down for that. I think when we have a bigger lobby size, I am down for that. We will see where the night takes us, but I am open to that idea. We have done teams before, when we've played with Troy as well, so. Hi Simply Red, how's everything going today? Hi. Thanks for the totally eyes. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. How's everything going? For the new peeps who are in as well, are there any like nicknames or pronoun preferences that you guys have? I like to check this in for as many people as I can and try my best to remember. So, I'm sorry if I mess it up at any point, but let me know what your names and pronouns are, and I will keep track of you as best I can. Doing great, how are you today? I'm doing very well. I had a very chill Sunday. I spent most of my day just waking up, and then I hung out. I hung out with some friends that I regularly play Dungeons and Dragons with Bun. Lately we've been taking a little bit of a break and playing some Baldur's Gate 3 together. So today was our second session of it. It was very fun. And then after that, me and Bun had dinner, and we were quickly like, something's missing. We want ice cream. So I went to the shop, and I got a ton of ice cream. So I have perhaps indulged badly today, but we take it. It's a Sunday. But yeah, my day was good. What about you? Heck yeah, nice, absolutely. What the heck? Who is that? Man, not the CPU. Okay, well, Pix, you're very welcome. I did not come first this time. Did you win? I did not win. Oh my god. Yeah. So yeah, I got all the bad food. It was very good. My goodness. I almost overtook you into first, then Mr. Mushroom Bounce. No, Pigs, no! Oh, I feel that. The struggle is real. You want Beanie to not be first? Try Baby Putt. How could you? How could you, Joey? How could you suggest such a cursed idea? Oh my goodness. Red says, yeah, not a bad day at all. It's nice and sunny out, so just got back from hanging out with my grandma. Now I'm having some lunch before the gym. Ooh, very nice. Hangouts with grandparents in general can be so chill in a way that I haven't experienced in a while, and I just appreciate. So I'm glad that you had a really nice time with your grandma, and I hope that you have a great time at the gym. Get that protein. Prepare yourself. I'm sure it's gonna go great. The only thing I hate about that last course is the bouncing mushrooms. Yeah, to be fair, I feel like it was easier to navigate the mushrooms on Mario Kart Wii. They adjusted it, I believe, on Tour and then also on 8 because it's been ported over, but it is way harder than it was to stay on the mushrooms, and if you have too much speed, it's a problem. It sucks, so I feel you there. Thank you, got 45 minutes before I go, so happy to be here enjoying the show. Of course, anytime, man, you're always welcome. I'm glad you're having fun. What are you having for food, by the way? What is everyone having for food? Because, what did we even have? We had chicken and mushroom risotto. It was so good. It was so nice. Bun used her cooking skills and it was so good. That is one of the rare times that I'll have cooked mushrooms, by the way. I don't usually like cooked mushrooms, but chicken and mushroom risotto is a rare exception where I'll be like, okay, I can ignore how disgusting and squidgy you are because everything else is great. Oh god! No! What is happening? Jesus! Hold on. Chicken, red beans, and cabbage. Boring. Oh no! Not the boring meal. Is there like a kind of sauce or something you can add to it? To like spice it up just a little bit? That's if you want to. I mean, there's nothing wrong with boring meals. It's all about perspective, right? You can't flip and see behind you when you do like drifting on an outside drifter. It's a nightmare. Oh, I have to stick to this for training, so it's boring sounding but great for me. Okay, yeah. I mean, so long as you're enjoying it, I think that's what matters, right? Because I think realistically you can find an in-between of having something that's healthy but also like exciting to eat too. I don't know if that makes sense. Because I think having too many boring meals in a row, based on like your perspective of course, can also like put you off the idea. So just be aware of that, I suppose. chat's doing weird shiz. Either way, I hope the training is fun. I hope it's fun. I was like, is training a thing that can be fun? Sure. I hope it's fun. Man, where do I want to go? There's a lot of choices. I love mushrooms. I may as well be Mario. Oh, damn. I'll give you all of the ones I don't want. How about that one, Joey? I don't know what it is. Like, I guess it's like, for me it's like childhood stuff, I think, of just being like shocked by the texture. Because like, I'm a little bit weird in that way. I like raw mushrooms. I like them when they're not cooked. Because it's not a taste thing. I think it's literally just that they get squidgy. I don't know. I'm a weird bean. I accept that. Indeed, but I'm getting into bodybuilding, so gotta stick to what my trainer laid out for me at this time. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. And I suppose that's the thing too, like, you can also, like, check in with them and tweak some things if it's not working. So, but yeah, I trust their judgment, I trust your judgment, it's gonna go great. Let's see. Couldn't get the hotel's hub working this morning, so ended up having a ready meal dinner of pasta for breakfast slash lunch. Then my lunch of bacon omelette for dinner. Probably helped gym session post lunch. I feel that. Yup, texture matters. 100%. I think that's the thing as well, because like I was talking about it a little bit on Troy's chat when I was lurking. Because they were talking about food too, and I was like, I love food. I love food to the point where it is easier to talk about foods I don't like than it is about foods I do like. Because the list of foods I don't like is so small. But essentially a lot of it comes down to like the texture and a little bit of the taste too, I suppose. But like the only outliers that I can actively think of is like onion, mushrooms, and spinach. And then like I'm not a huge fan of like watery soups. I also don't really like tea or coffee. And I think for those three things it's just the whole case of like hot liquids in this case, because it's like I don't like hot water, I rarely drink like hot chocolate. So I think rather than like the taste itself, it's just that like heavy feeling of hot water that I don't like. I don't know how else to describe it. And then for the other things, again, it's just texture. For spinach, it's also the taste. I really don't like spinach. It's like one of the rare meals that like if it's put in front of me, I can't finish it, because it's like, I don't know, it sets me off. I don't like it. But other than that, in terms of foods I like pretty much everything. And I love pasta. Absolutely obsessed with pasta. And rice-based dishes. Which is not, it doesn't help in terms of like any form of dieting or the fact that I have diabetes, so I've got to be careful with that. But it is damn good. Red says pics. It's been a life journey. 5 years starts in October, and I'm all natural, so it's harder than the other way. But it's a lifestyle, so I'm okay with it. Okay. Congratulations on committing to it for 5 years, by the way. That is no small feat. Congrats to you. That's very cool. Starting that in COVID as well, by the way, and like committing to it once life gets back to like a form of normal is not a small thing either. So props to you for that. That is really cool. Pix says same here with the congrats, but it's also a sign that it's sustainable. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Fun fact, within COVID times, I was also diagnosed with pre-diabetes, and then during that time, I did a lot of work to reduce my blood sugar, introduced a lot more exercise and then like changed my eating habits. But I went into it way too hard, way too aggressively. So within the space of like 1 or 2 years, I was able to get from around 100 kilos down to 72 point something, which is like a chunky difference in terms of like body weight, but I did not do it entirely right, if I'm honest about it. It's still one hell of an achievement, and it did help at the time, but I didn't do it right. So I ended up losing a lot of muscle mass, and also when I came over to the Netherlands, it was a lot harder to sustain. So I ended up in a situation where gradually I ended up gaining pretty much all of the weight back, and also ended up developing diabetes again. To be fair, there was also some like mental factors to it, including like just having different food around you, other general culture shocks, dealing with a horrible amount of like trauma and anxiety symptoms. So it wasn't all purely like lifestyle stuff, it was also like mental things that were making it harder too. But yeah, I do not recommend losing weight in such a fast way, just because it's not gonna last. It's not worth it in the long run. It's better to have the progress go slower and be more consistent. So that is my advice as a non-expert, but as someone who has gone through a weight loss journey before, a pretty significant one too. So also, sorry, I have no idea what that is in pounds, but I can tell you that it's a lot. It's the equivalent of like a couple big bags of potatoes within the space of like a year, 2 years, so it's a lot. And my recommendation is don't. Get out of here, Link. Let's see. Yup, COVID was the reason as well. The world was paused, so I figured it was best to take advantage of that. Yeah, I was on the same sort of thing. And for me as well, like, I ended up starting the journey a little bit earlier too, because I finished college, and when I finished college, I used to have this bus pass that I could use for journeys anywhere within like the county that I was within, so it was really convenient in terms of like public transport. But then once that was gone, I was just so like, okay, I need to find a way to get around that both saves money but is healthier for me. So I took on a lot more cycling and stuff like that, which was a really good habit to introduce. I maybe did a bit too much of it at times, but it was a really good habit, especially in terms of like moving over to the Netherlands, which is much more reliant on cycling as well. So, oh no, yeah. Wasn't my best move, but I think for me the best way to have learned that lesson was to experience that, because I think otherwise I would have been in the mindset of like, I'm not trying hard enough, or I just can't do it. So it's one of those weird lessons where I learned that it was possible to do it, but I also learned that it was not right to do it that way. So if I ever go on some kind of gym-based or fitness-based journey, I am absolutely going to do it differently. So Pixar's kind of same with me, and home weight loss and workouts. Mental health plus lockdowns, something had to change. Didn't start the gym until a couple of years later. Yeah, I think, to be honest, Pix, your progression into going from like home workouts to like a gym-based setting was also just a really good way to progress things gradually rather than jumping into the gym, because that's also something I ended up doing a couple years ago, where I started a gym membership, and then because of social anxiety I was maybe there for 2 or 3 months regularly, and then after that it dropped off. So in summary, I'm not very good at these things, and I'm proud of you guys for doing it in such a way that is committed but also balanced. So, good on you guys. Red says, "Ah yes, I'm glad you found your way there. It really helps, and I stand firmly on that. Especially when you have someone else that you can join on your journey." Yeah, that's true. That is true. I think that has been another situation. I haven't joined other people on any form of like weight loss journey, because in that way I'm very like self-conscious, which, to be honest, is probably also something else I can work on in terms of social anxiety, of just like being okay with other people seeing me in an environment where I perhaps haven't figured out how to do stuff yet, or it's not the most flattering. I don't know if that makes sense. And fitness, as well as dance, is one of those where I just get really self-conscious of myself. So, yes, I have some thinking to do, in summary. But I'm proud of both of you. You've both come a long way, and I'm proud. What is happening? No! Get out of here, Link. Get out. This is mine. Gimme. That's the best of it. Most people there, well, my gym at least, are there for the same reason as you are, to work hard and make progress, so they will help you rather than laugh at you, etc. Yeah, I think for me it's like, yeah, there's a lot of like subconscious stuff that happens where like nothing physically is actually happening. I'm not like, how do I describe it? I'm not getting bullied or like belittled or even like looked at wrong. And in the case of that gym, like no one bothered me, and the people who were there were nice but also quite polite. So it was all like internalized and just horrible, of like, oh, I look so stupid right now, or like I'm the biggest person here, and yeah, all of that silly stuff. But you know, I think working on those kinds of thoughts and confronting them is part of the process. So I will get there. I will get there, and I think, to be honest, maybe not specifically starting a gym right away, but looking into joining a gym again could be something worth trying again, now that I'm more aware of the kind of thought patterns I have and how to adjust them. I think it is more possible for me to face that kind of stuff head on now, if I think compared to like a couple years ago. So, you know, it's a process, but we will get there. And I'm proud of you guys for getting there. I had to stop playing for now. Groceries arriving. Good luck with the groceries. I hope you got everything okay, and I hope it goes smooth. Shmoof. I just realized I forgot my Duolingo. Whoops. Pix, if you're doing Duolingo, you have half an hour. You're welcome. I just look over, it's 12:30 already. Time is going so fast. Let's see. Yeah, that's all we can do. Take things one day at a time. 100%. 100%. I feel like I knew that sort of thing before, but I feel like these days it's really coming into place more. Of just that feeling of like, okay, just recognizing the pattern, recognizing that the bad moments don't last, and the things you're working on do improve with practice, and like taking that time to see the journey, I suppose. So yeah, we're getting there. Oh no, Pix, what happened? Oh god. There's that cursed mushroom gorge in the background. These lids suck. Please. Okay. How are we feeling? Okay. How are you feeling about the settings picks? Is there anything you feel like changing? Or are you good for the moment? And for the moment, I'm feeling good, so I will also do this. If anything happens, we will combat it. I don't think it will, but if anyone feels like joining, you're welcome to. Let's see. Pick says, improvements with time is something I struggle with, impatient. I'm also in talks with a friend about going together a couple of times a week. Went before, which was fun, but felt self-conscious of being a lot more experienced than them in skill and weights. Yeah, it's a funny feeling to experience where it's like, realistically, none of this matters. You just do your own thing and you work together to like build each other up, but it's a weird feeling where you're like not sure how to respond, I suppose. So I totally get that. Let's see. Yeah, the impatience is real too. It's just like, I want more things faster, please. Getting annoyed with how often NPCs are hitting me, but isn't a specific item. And yeah, it's a weird feeling, like different parts of the weight rack felt kind of wrong. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah, it's a wee bit of a situation. Of just adjusting to things and seeing what works. And yeah, all of that good stuff. Dun, 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 dun. I'm looking into it. I think I may be good for 2 more sets, and then we will do a raid off. Just checking and seeing how the time is going. And I've already got Le Boy in mind. I'm locked in. Unless they finish stream. Which could also happen. But based on their time zone, I doubt it. We will see. Are those runner beans? They might be runner beans. Oh, that was the stupidest banana I've ever thrown. Why did I even throw it? Man. What am I even doing anymore? Whoa! Depressing. Get out of here. What? What's the... excuse me? What? Why did that happen? No! What am I doing right now? Okay, hold on. Hold on, something's not right. Something's not right. Try again. What? Man, the shit that transpired in the last fucking 30 seconds was stupid. No one can tell me otherwise. Ah, God. Oh my god, is Pix gonna take this? Oh! No, Toadette is. Oh no. Mate, what am I doing? No! That last lap was a train wreck. What a finish, I know. I collided with a wall and accepted my fate. Man. Outside drifting is weird. Okay. Let's check and see. I want calamari. Let's do it. That finish was so goofy. I don't even know anymore. What am I doing? We're in Amsterdam, I think. Is this Amsterdam? This is Amsterdam. This is Amsterdam-ish. It's got an interesting mix of things. What? Okay. Not the bomb too. Just completely going for it. Like this, right? Oh! Nope. I have no idea. No way. No way! The timing of that blue shell was nuts. That was too smooth. That should not. That shouldn't have happened. Okie doke. Where do I want? Let's do Mount Warrior. That disaster-ending race, you saying something is wrong the moment I got into first. Oh no! The timing on that stuff is something else. Especially considering the fact that there's a delay of a few seconds. It was a couple streams ago at this point, but I was racing with Troy and he was talking about someone having red shells whilst I had red shells. And somehow it synced up between like what he was saying and what I was doing, but he was talking about a completely different player. It was surreal. It was just like, I thought you were talking about me, but you weren't. It was very confusing. I've never had that before. Not on that level, you know? There will be like one thing and then you'll be like, oh yeah, no, it's someone else, but I think I had like 2 or 3 reds and it synced up and I was like, what? Confusies on the brain. Oh, hello. Whoa. This cruise ship seems so nice. I would take a cruise here. It's a whole vibe. Maybe that's nerdy. I don't know. I didn't really think about what I was saying. There's a lot of nostalgia to this course. I grew up on Double Dash, so whenever I'm here I feel really good. What race are we on at this point? I'm lost. I think we're on 5 or 6 at this point. So after that would be one more set. I think I'll do one more set of 4 after this set. Do-ba-do-do-do. Never mind. This course is also big on nostalgia. I know that we've heard that, like, in terms of world, this is, we've heard that Toad's Factory is coming back, but I also wonder what other courses are coming back. And it gets interesting, right? Because the whole situation is open world. That was a bad idea. The whole situation is open world, so I'm like, how... I mean, there's obviously going to be a lot of, like, new courses that are going to, like, fit in the world pretty organically, but I wonder how they're gonna fit in the more sort of traditional ones. It's gonna be interesting. I always worry a little bit for, like, new games in terms of, like, the immersion. Like, how right am I gonna feel when I'm in a new game and a new world, I suppose, but Nintendo is usually pretty good with that stuff, so I'm gonna find the worry switch and turn it off. I have a good feeling about World, to be honest. Oh wait. People are closing in. Well friends, off I go. Have a great rest of the stream, and thanks for the nice conversation. Of course. Anytime, Red. It's always nice to have you here. Good luck with your gym session today. I'm sure it's gonna go great. And if it doesn't go great, for whatever reason, then it will go better next time. So, I hope you have fun. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Earworms are going nuts today. Have we been on Bowser's Castle yet? I think it was voted for, but we didn't go for it. Welcome back, Joey. How were the groceries? Did everything arrive okay? Not today, we've not. Well, I'm gonna make sure it happens. Oh, it just happened. No more determination required. It was picked immediately. Man. The timing could not have been better. Fuck! I'm fucking stalling again. Man, I don't know what it is. Whenever I play specifically on stream, I just end up with this bad habit of stalling every time I start a race. There'll be moments where it goes fine, and then there'll be other moments where I do like 5 or 6 races in a row, and then I just can't start properly, and I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Realistically, I'm starting too early, but I don't know. It's gotta be like a pinpoint difference between when I should start and when I'm starting. Because I don't notice the problem until I've stalled. So I don't know anymore. I'm trying my best. This Bowser's Castle has a really nice balance now that I think about it. Because I usually don't enjoy a lot of courses on outside drifting, but this one feels good on an outside drifter as well. So Nintendo's doing something. Uh-oh. Too catchy. This cup is a never-ending story. I'm so tripped out. I thought we were on race 5 or 6, like 2 races ago. This has got to be 6 now, right? Am I losing my mind? Oh no. Wow. There we go. This one is 6. Okay. So the plan is to do another set of 4 for today, and then I will, I think the person we're gonna raid is Just Troy TV. Wow. Words. He is a champ, he's a legend. For anyone who's new here, I stream with him regularly. Pretty much on Thursdays and Saturdays. It's going to be a bit different next week because he is off to, what is it, I believe MomoCon on the latter half of next week, but we will be streaming together on Wednesday. He's a blast, so it's still going to be a little bit of time before we get to that, but when we get to that, we're going to give him all the love. I believe, off the top of my head, he's playing Spyro right now. I'm not sure which one. I'd have to check, but he is a solid individual, deserving of all the good things that come to him, including some of the fucking surprises. Yesterday's stream was crazy. I'm still processing it, man. I checked back because I was like, how much did I laugh? And the only correct answer to that is yes. I was gone. I was gone that stream. It was such a blast. No, please. Shit. This villager's gonna take it. There he goes. Okay, hold on. Nope. I wonder what timing you need for the blue shell dodge. Ah. Well then. Well then. No, it's not gonna stop anyone. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. For this last set. Just hidden Blockstars TV. Yes. That is another thing that was crazy about those Mario parties. Just the amount of numbers that he was calling, and it was like correct or one number off. And I was just like, dude. Excuse me, good sir. You need to stop stream, get off Mario Party, and go to the lottery, because what is going on? I was like, dude, this shit is crazy right now. What do you mean? I'm thinking because of like the item randomization, maybe it makes more sense if we go to normal items and see if it's a bit a bit less chaotic. Thinking about your last comment on it, Pix. We'll see. We'll see if it makes a difference. They are the lottery. Yeah. Just Troy TV is the lottery. Straight up. He is a human lottery. Man, if he ever sees this out of context, he'll be like, what? The confusion will be completely unreal. He'll be like, what does that mean? I'm like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, man. You're just the lottery. Hear me out, trust my judgment. Oh man. Realized earlier I can favorite races, wish I knew sooner. What? Oh, you mean like, save them, yeah. They only give you 6 slots though, and that is like, way too little. Way too little. Give me like 20. Give me 20 please. Give me 100. Give me 100 slots. It's so nice to like look back on like photo finishes or like little events where like races have just been like 25% more chaotic than normal. And it's sad that we just don't get enough of them. Maybe that will change the world actually. Maybe they'll improve that feature. Make things a bit bigger. I imagine, especially if like a new feature is just straight up rewinding. What is that all about? I feel like rewinding is a little bit broken. I'm not sure why it's been added, to be honest. We'll see how it works out. Maybe it's not a thing in online play. Actually, I'm unsure if that's true. Scratch that. I have no idea. But it's a very strange feature. I think it makes a lot of sense for like practicing and time trials. And I guess in normal Grand Prix it's okay. If a little bit weird, but I don't know. Was not expecting the recall ability in Mario Kart, but here we are. Oh, hello? Starting strong, yeah. Look at you go. And I thought the star slot thing was just maps. What? The star slot thing. I gotta double check what you mean. Hold on, give me a minute. I want to go back to inside drifting. It's hurting my soul. Doing outside. I thought the star slot thing was just maps. No. No, it's for race replays. So there's like a Mario Kart TV section, and then you can review them there. And there's a few sections. So there's the 6, which is your favorites, but it also saves the last 6 is it 6 or 12? I think it's the last 12, like, recent races that you've done. it will save those two. So both streams might end at the same time. Okay. If that's the case, then I will check in before I raid. Because I don't want to throw him off and be like, oh well, I'm gonna stream for another hour because of this. Like, no, if he's gotta go, then he's gotta go. But Troy is on the blame. Target acquired. He is the boy. Yes, I got the thing. I've only gotten that a couple of times. I imagine you're lurking on his side too. How is his stream going? Because I'm lurking as well, but I can't hear anything right now. I hope it's going good. I mean, I suppose we'll be able to check in when we arrive, right? We'll see, we'll see. Can I do it again? Nope. It was close. Favorites is out of 6. Yeah, I know that bit. I mean, for the recents, I'm trying to think. I think it's out of 12. I think you get 2 pages of 6? I don't know. I'll have to look at some point. But I've got some really old races. I've got a couple races with, like, my old me that uses my birth name. That's how old they are. We're talking from, like, 2017, 2018 onwards. And I've kept them because they're still, like, really special. This course is so cute. I love it. Let's see. Sorry for the night was 12. It's fine. It's fine, don't worry about it. Spyro is completed. Okay, okay. Man, you know what I'm worried about now? I have a feeling he's gonna raid to me and then I have no plan. I have no plan in place. He's gonna be like, you know what, Beanie's still up. I'm gonna raid there. And I'm like, no, I'm going!
Hello,
oh no! Plus players, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. How's everything going today? I hope you're having a fantastic Sunday. And if you feel like joining us for a little bit, for a couple races or so, then you are more than welcome to. The room ID is, for now, pinned at the top. I'm trusting people. I'm sure it's gonna go just fine. How's everything going today? That was tight. You're very good, thank you. Thank you. This is just a localized lobby at the moment, and things are quiet over here. It definitely depends on who I'm playing against, but I will admit I love this game a lot. I've been playing for a while, so yeah. I don't know what to say other than thank you. How's your Sunday going? I hope you're having a good day today. Or tonight. For me it's tonight. It's very late over here, but whether it's Sunday or Monday at this stage, I hope you're having a good day. I'm gonna hit myself with the green. Or not. Okay. Does it matter if I'm not that good? No, it does not matter. Any skill level is welcome. And I think the way that we play here is very, very chill. Not at all, come join us, absolutely. Everyone is welcome, so yeah. Any skill level, any yeah. Anything. Is that you there? Okay, hold on. Let's pick a course. Hold on. Where have we not been? Where I want to go. Give me Shy Guy. Let's do it. Hello, hello. We're twinning on the purple. Let's do it. It's nice to meet you, by the way. I should ask. I end up asking everyone just to like check in with people. But is there a nickname that you prefer? And are there any pronouns that you prefer? Just so I can check in and address you correctly. I am Beanie. I use they them. So. Oh, hello. Hello back there, friends. Oh! There I go, there I go. God. Ah! Why am I drifting the wrong way? What was that? That was disgusting. Oh no. Okay, hold on. That red was nasty. Oh, hello. Nice one. GG's. You were saying I'm good, but you play good yourself. That was good. GG's, GG's. Okay, I'm gonna be nice and do one more. I feel like the timing is mean to do one race and then call it. So I'll do one more set of 4. Let's go last, yeah! A very commendable 15 points in last if you're going off of one race though. So it's not bad at all. Could it be better? Absolutely. But we maybe had a smidge more time than you did. So here we go. Let's do the last 4 and then the plan is to raid over to the wonderful one and only Just Troy TV. The question is, where the heck are we going? And why is it here? We chose very different options, I love it. Just a smidge, just a little bit. No big deal. Alright. Oh, hello. No, don't bump me up. Hold on. No! That was nasty. Oh god. Oh, I nearly sabotaged myself. That was a nightmare. Yeah, no, I'm not getting that. That's okay. I am pretty sure that they've made that shortcut harder to attain. Or changed the way that you do it, because I've not been reaching it anymore. I'm not sure why. Oh no, oh god. Hold on. Whoa. Why is he throwing it forward? What? Silly goose. Oh god, it's remarkably close. Alright, let's see how this goes. Oh no! I feel like I jinxed the shit out of it. Rip. GG's, GG's. Where to next? Bro, the comment 6 red shells. No! What is that? That is disgusting with normal items. Whatever you do, keep them away from Troy. That is a reference that won't make sense to you, I'm sorry. I had to say it. Yeah. That is rare to see that on normal items. That's horrible. I'm so sorry. I kept forgetting the road split and hitting the middle. No, pigs, no! Oh no, the struggle is real. Jesus. No! suppose this is a question I can ask for. That should not have worked out in the way that it did. I suppose that's a question I can ask for some of the newer people in here though. What is your favourite course in this game? Because for me it's this. 100%. I am absolutely obsessed with the Wii Rainbow Road. It's so pretty, the music is glorious, and this is one of the few tracks that I have like the like more advanced like shortcuts on. Because I love it a little bit too much. But what are some of the favorites for you guys? I would say it's this. I would say Bone Dry Dooms that we just did is like, I think it's straight up number 2, which is definitely an unpopular opinion, but I will stand by it, goddammit. The turns are so good in that course. There's also Riverside Park I like a lot. What else? Bowser's Castle is a classic. And I'm trying to think of one more so that I got 5. But I'm not sure if I can do that. What would be number 5? Nope. We're stuck with 4. My brain shut down. But those are my highlights. I'm so tempted to get you with this green one. Lives the green boy. Oh, there is a blue coming though. That is a nasty timing for that. Oh, it's so close! just like 2 seconds more and I would have got you. Wow. GG's. Jesus. My heart, no! You poor soul. Just straight up having an aneurysm over there, just like, ah. Pulling yourself by the hamstrings. I got blue shelled 3 times. What the fuck? I'm so sorry. Rip, you deserve first place after whatever that is. I won't touch it. You deserve it after that. Why did I get shelled when you said you attempted on shelling Pex? I don't know. The timing is crazy. I don't know how it keeps happening. Something about the way things have been timed over the last few days have just been really, really ironic to look at. I assume it was Pex? Yeah, it was. Yeah, Pex was in front. My favourite course is Madrid. That is not a bad choice at all. I'm not super fond of the tour tracks, but that one is not bad. I win it every 8 out of 10 times. Nice. Look at you go. But yeah, timing has been really ironic and loving it. I know, me too. Me too. I am seriously thinking back to the Mario parties that happened last night. Especially the mall ones. I'm not sure if it's just because, like, my brain was in that headspace of just, like, thinking through and finding patterns, but fucking... There was, like, 3 or 4 different parallels in terms of, like, Troy, like, pulling out numbers and having them happen. And then, like, another, like... The flippin' hidden block star that I think came either on like turn 4 or turn 6 to me, and it happened to be on the same space, by the way, and I'm just like, what is going on, dude? It was crazy. even just the fact that, like, this happened to happen on both games when I was playing with Troy and Jir, it's just like, what is... Something is happening in the universe at that point, you know what I'm saying? Like, not really, it's a game of course, but there were so many parallels, it was throwing me off. It was nutty. I still think back to that, like, initial game regularly. It was so much fun. I straight up became an antagonist not by choice. Everyone decided that I was the enemy. The real enemy was undead. He was fucking killing it that game. But just because I got that turn-free star, that turn-free bonus star, they were just like, no, we cannot have this. I'm just like, okay. I accept my fate. I be the villain. Such an amazing game. Are there any age requirements to watch the stream, by the way? Not necessarily. I do give my heads up to viewers that, like, in terms of, like, how do I phrase it? In terms of, like, more, like, risque topics or swearing, there is that. So if you clicked on the stream, you probably got that heads up of, like, hey, just be aware that more adult topics can be referenced, and of course swearing as well, profanity. So those are the main two, and I think the best thing I can say is, like, watch and be here at your own sort of responsibility and guidance, you know? Let's see. Twitch says you better be at least a teen. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's kind of where I see it as well. I don't have, like, a specific age restriction, but there is an awareness of, like, keeping ourselves and keeping each other space, especially within online spaces in general. So I think it's important to be aware of that, but in terms of you and where you're at, I'm happy with you being here. So time to try racing while the charger's plugged in. Good luck. Good luck indeed. I'm almost 15. Okay. Yeah. I think you will be okay. We will make sure that you're okay. This course is also such a feel good. You know what? Fuck it. This is number 5. On my impromptu tier list, this is number 5. He is a solid boy. Whenever I play this course, I want a new Animal Crossing game. It's just how it be. I really wanted it with that green. It was not gonna happen though. The skies on these courses. You just keep looking at them and I'm like, whoa, so great. Yeah, I will fully admit it right now, that mushroom at the end was bullshit. That should not have been there, and it was. I accepted it, it was a solid gift. Should I have received it? No. Green shelled myself mid-race. Pix, I hate to break it to you. It's not the first time. It's not gonna be the last. I'm so sorry. I got a coin for second. Yeah, that makes sense. No, the mushroom in this case was on the ground, so I saw it and I ran into it. So it wasn't given to me with items. So okay, right. I think it is about that kind of time where I have to head off, but I'm gonna go ahead and raid us over to the wonderful Just Troy TV, assuming that he's still playing. I don't know. Give me a second. Let me actually double check that. He is still playing. Yes. It is suspicious that he's standing still though, so I'm now a little bit worried that he's like spying a raid situation. I'm gonna get there first, dang it. I'm not gonna let him do it. Question Bean, would you be up for playing Animal Crossing New Horizons together in a stream sometime? Ooh. That is a good question. I think yes. I will do some thinking about that. Because, okay, I don't want to start a new island in the sense that, like, the one I have is since launch, and it holds like a special place in my heart. I can't get rid of it. But I'm also aware that it has my birth name on there, and I cannot change it. But on the other hand, I'm also like, fuck it. Should be fine. I think it should be fine. I think in terms of playing some Animal Crossing New Horizons, I'd be down to play some and hang out. Would it be something that you would be down to like also like voice call on stream, or would you just want to like just play together? What kind of situation would you want to do? Because I'm down for anything, but I'm curious. But it would be nice to look at New Horizons again, now that I think about it. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe School Championship is tomorrow. Ooh. So, hold on, I'm confused. Is your school doing like a championship? Because if that's the case, that is really cool. Have fun with that. Raid wasn't said yet. Okay. Okay, we will bear that in mind. Peck says yee. That is such a fun idea. I'm sad my school never did that. Have fun. It's every 2 months. Man, that is so cool. Have fun. Have fun. I'm sure you're gonna crush it. Completely forgot about PC names. Was thinking just play together, but I think there's a few logistics we'd need to think on. Possibly. Quite possibly. I'll mail my game, make my island. Now, unfortunately, it's done on like a save file, like Switch basis, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether I use your cartridge or my cartridge. It's still going to read my save data and connect it to that account. So unfortunately, not. It's one per console, exactly. Either Smash Bros, Mario Party, or Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. That is so much fun. I'm jealous. Have fun. Have an amazing time. I wish my school had been that cool. I'll mail one of my free Switches. No, Joey. No, you don't have to do that. No. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I think it would be nice to show off my island and share it with people anyway, because it's again, as I said, it's an island that I've had since pretty much launch, other than maybe like 2 weeks after the launch, so it's an old island. I called it Havenfield, and yeah, as the title suggests, it was a safe haven to just create and have my own space during COVID. And you know, it's flipping Animal Crossing. It's fun. It feels good. The vibe is right. I also did not like complete all of the like Happy Home like DLC stuff, so maybe I could look into that as well. But if people would like that, then I'm happy to stick that on the list. And it would be fun to play with you too, Pix. I imagine I imagine there would be you and there would be a few other people who would be potentially down for Animal Crossing. So I'll do some thinking on that one. How did I miss that name logic when we would co-play frequently? I don't know. I think it's also the case that, like, we're used to our names, so we wouldn't notice. We're just like, yeah, whatever, it's a name. But for other people, they're gonna be like, why is your name this? And yeah, it's my birth name. But I'm also like, I don't know. People know me as Bean, and having my birth name out there is just an additional nugget of information. But I'm also at the point where, like, I don't care, if that makes sense. Where, like, my birth name is referencing someone that I was and not who I am now. So I also don't really take it too personally. Let's see. I won 3 out of 4 championships for Mario Kart. 1 for Mario Party, only because I grind the mini games. Never won Smash because everyone's really good for that for some reason. I feel that. I have played Smash a few times on stream, and every single time I do, I get my ass kicked. No, Havenfield. I didn't think much on it. Yeah. Usually I'm not very good at, like, coming up with names for, like, places that, like, you can't change again, because it stresses me out. I'm like, what if I call it this and then I get stressed out about it for, like, 2 weeks? And then 2 weeks later I'm like, yeah, I don't want it anymore, change it. But yeah. But Havenfield, when I came up with the name, it felt right. And even now, like what is it, 5-6 years on, it still feels good. It's still a good name for an island, so I'm still happy with it. Kart and Smash are incredibly competitive. They are. At least Mario Party has a luck factor. Yeah, there's still a lot of BS that can take place in Mario Party, but at least there's, like, some leeway. I just used Paradise to homage my first Animal Crossing town I played in. A sister's game file I had a PC on. Yeah, that makes sense. My first, like, Animal Crossing town was a lot less creative. I believe it was called Zelda Street or something like that. so you know, it's all good. Mario Kart skill 9 out of 10, luck 5 out of 10. Yeah, basically, and it greatly depends on like whether there's items, what kind of like whether people are using the meta or not, what courses you play on, all of it. So unless people play party competitively, I don't think I know anyone who plays it competitively, because it's just like, why would you? It's a really strange choice. Rolling my eyes here. What? Why? Did I say something stupid? Maybe I said something stupid. Mario Party skill 3 out of 10, luck 9 out of 10, Smash skill 11 out of 10, luck question mark out of 10? I don't really know. If you play with items, then there is some luck, but I don't think many people play competitively with items on. So, I don't know. That's my 2 cents. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Let's go ahead and give Troy some love already. Give me just a moment. Let's see. Right. What's the deal? Okay. He's still going. Okay. Here we go. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna raid. We're gonna press the button. Right. I will be on again next week. I don't have like super specific plans for throughout the week. I think I want to start a playthrough of Child of Light. I'm excited to do that. I think there'll also be some Mario Kart in there somewhere. There's also Troy's affiliate anniversary as well, so all of that's gonna be good fun. And then I think just the regular like Mario Kart, maybe some Smash Bros. We're just gonna see what we feel like throughout the week. You know how it goes. But yeah, my plan is to be back on tomorrow, so I will see you guys then and there. It's gonna be great. Let's do this thing. Let's give Troy all the love, all the good vibes. Let's check and see. Items are what Smash fun is what made Smash fun for me. Yeah, it really is. It gets so wacky, it gets so stupid. It's just desperately throwing shit at each other. It's like, get out of here! Yep, no matter how the week goes, see you Wednesday at least. Yeah, 100%. That Wednesday is guaranteed. The rest are whatever. I know that I will probably be on tomorrow. I'm usually on tomorrow. So we're gonna see how it goes. So yeah, Mario Kart, Smash Bros, Child of Light, Troy affiliate Shizzle. It's gonna be good. My brother gets the bat and I have like 5 NPCs on my team from Pokeball. Exactly. That is the kind of chaos that we strive for, Pex. It's a whole vibe. It's so good. Alright, I'm gonna head off. I'll be back on tomorrow. I will catch you guys later. Have an amazing week. I can't wait to hear from you soon. So yeah, I will see you soon. Goodbye. Thanks for hanging out today. Ta-da! There it is. Huzzah!